Welcome to my Survivor Series WarGames 2024 predictions. There are only 5 matches on this card, 2 WarGame matches, and 3, well, I guess 2 single matches and a triple threat. And no Cody Rhodes on this card at all. So, and I doubt very much they're going to add any more matches to this card by SmackDown. I haven't seen the SmackDown is taped this week. It was taped after last week's show, and I haven't seen any spoilers. Actually, it might be one spoiler, but I think they have announced it that Bayley being the women's War Game match. But I'll talk about that in a couple minutes. So I'm going to go through the 3 non-War Game matches. Okay, you got LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE United States Champion, which LA Knight is the defending champ. I think Nakamura actually had, kind of a spoiler here, but I'm not sure if he actually wins or not, but he has a match at SmackDown. This is actually Nakamura's first match in WrestleMania, maybe around that time, in the springtime, I think. But it's been a while. Let's say this. It's been months since he's had a match, and he's getting a title shot. At least with Seth Rollins, when he got a title shot, his last match was losing the World Heavyweight Championship. But yeah, at the same time, both these guys should have probably earned their way into a title shot. So I'm going with LA Knight as retaining, even though I wouldn't mind having Nakamura being the US champ, because I think Vince has screwed with him, per se, because he probably should have won I think it was the WWE Championship back in 2018 against AJ Styles. So when he won the Rumble. So, but it's like I think sometimes it's too soon for LA Knight to lose it. But like I said, I wouldn't mind Nakamura being champ again. But I would go with LA Knight retaining. And then you got a triple threat match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship with the defending champ Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. And both Sheamus and Ludwig had matches with Braun Breaker the last couple of weeks on Raw, and Bronson and Kaiser both interfered during each other's matches. So I was about to say make all this long show. Adam Pearce. So again, I'm gonna make it. It's like y'all want to fight. I'm gonna make this a triple threat match. And it's kind of like with the LA Knight one, where like I wouldn't mind seeing actually Sheamus or Kaiser. Sheamus more so to because he in the championship, just like John Cena is number 1. Kaiser, I think, would be effective be more effective for if Gunther. I thought it's got kind of spoiler here. I thought maybe Gunther would lose, but I don't think Kaiser's going to win. I think there's more story. I'd probably talk to him more about what on the Gunther match, but it's going to be more sort of storyline there. And with Breaker, the only reason I don't think he's going to lose, so yes, I do think he's going to retain this, is because he just got back within the last few weeks. So I don't think Hunter's going to have him too short reigns on this with the title. Well, granted, the first one he won SummerSlam. He had maybe 2 months almost, and now he's only had this one back for a month or so, maybe. So I can see him having it through at least Royal Rumble, so that give him 5 more weeks. Yeah, about 5 more weeks, 4 or 5 more weeks. So I do expect Braun Breaker to retain here. And the third one is Gunther versus Damien Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship, with Gunther as the defending champ. And like I was mentioning earlier with Kaiser, as I do believe Gunther's going to win this match. And if I thought Gunther was going to lose to Priest, I probably would have had Kaiser winning the top Intercontinental Championship. So Kaiser saying, "See, this is how winner wins," but like they've been kind of showing Gunther as a late being almost like he's a coward or a loser type thing, which he's never been portrayed before. But I think this is more of a trap for Damien Priest. Either for Kaiser coming out to help Gunther, and even possibly Finn Balor coming out and going after Priest again to make sure he doesn't keep the title. So I do think there's going to be some hanky-panky in here, more so that not that I don't think Gunther needs the help per se, because he's never really one of those guys who he has people backing him up, but he hasn't really needed the help like like Roman Reigns has had in the past. But yeah, I think there's going to be something going on. Even if Finn Balor doesn't come into the ring and actually physically help, it's going to be, I think, one of those things where like music is going to direct Demon Priest and Gunther is going to pull off the victory. Now we got the women's WarGames match, and honestly, before I go talk about this match, there's no reason for this match to be on the card at all. And let me talk to teams. So you got a team of Rhea Ripley, Younger Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, and Bayley taking on Judgment Day, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. And it's like, these two teams don't make no sense. But first off, Jade Cargill was supposed to be on the same Odyssey, and she was taken out on last week's SmackDown. Don't know as of yet. Could have been anyone really, but I do think it was Bianca myself. Going in, part of the reason was like, but she was in the ring. Well, when Shawn Michaels came back in 2002, they did a thing where Triple H and Shawn Michaels were best friends, and Hunter turned on him, and Hunter had a match when he got back. Someone told him, "Hey," someone took out Shawn Michaels, and it ended up being Triple H who took him out before he went out. I guess you see something like that too. But boy, they saw Bianca's reaction when she saw her taking out. It's like, yeah, but she also hesitated going back to the back as well. I know some people are saying Naomi, some people are saying Bayley. Could be Bayley. I mean, it could be, but I don't know. Now, nothing that doesn't. There's a couple of things that don't make sense for this team. It's like, first off, even before Bayley, it's like came part of this team. Bianca was obviously didn't trust Bayley when she became a face. Understandable for what she before and after she hurt with that ACL injury. But why would you trust Io Sky though? First off, she was part of Damage Control. Even though she might not have been the leader of Damage Control, she was part of Damage Control with Bayley. And who was the person that pinned her at SummerSlam 2023 to get the title? Io Sky, when she cast it on the Money in the Bank. So that's gotta be something in the back of her mind about that. Wait a minute, but should I trust her? At least have something to with Io saying, wait a minute now. Like, hey, okay, we're good. I understand. At least the Damage Control part of it was not on you. but I still got a little critical about you for what you did to me at SummerSlam type thing, like that. And like I said, I got where I heard this, but uh, I was like, I think I don't remember if I read it or I heard it actually, as to say. But Bailey's like, yeah, Bailey, I don't, I mean, Bailey, Bianca was like, I don't trust her. And he was like, we'd be like, I don't trust her either. It's like, no, Bailey shouldn't trust you. Because Bailey shouldn't trust her either because of what Damage Control did to her after the Royal Rumble, between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Actually, I could say even before that, though, it was like trying to get out of the group per se, because you got Kairi Satan coming in, helping out, and then Oscar turning and like, yeah, I didn't know about this type thing. And so it's like, so this team doesn't make much sense at all, especially since for the woman or SmackDown, and you got Rhea who's on Raw. And the heel team, in a sense, doesn't make sense to my sense either. So you got 3 members of SmackDown and 2 members of both teams, I could say. I mean, for the men's too, it's the same way, I guess you could say as well. But it's like, Liv and Nia just had a match earlier this month for the that thing they did for the they're calling it for a crown jewel championship. Now all of a sudden they gotta be friends. It's kind of like when they were doing the Survivor Series, when SmackDown versus Raw, and they had the draft like a month earlier. It's like all of a sudden, 6 weeks ago, it was like, I kind of understand that. From from watching like baseball and stuff like that, teams get traded, but it's not like they got traded like right before like the Super Bowl, right before the World Series, and it's against the team they're playing against type thing. It's like you want something to little more build up to why. Okay, yes, a year ago, 6 months ago you were on SmackDown, but the last 6 months you've proven me to be in Raw or vice versa. So it's like, but same thing with Liv and Nia's type of things. Like, oh, we're both talking crap about each other. So another thing I saw, at least for the women's WarGames matches, that at least on the main roster, the faces have won both times on the main roster for WarGames. Plus they have the women advantage too, because Bianca defeated Nia on Raw. So I'm gonna go with the heels on this. On this match. And I'm gonna tell you, as of right now, this is probably my least most interested match I'm into, because it's like other than one I might say this game, but I think that will end up being a good match. I think this will be a decent match. I think one thing is, for a couple of people saying that this could be where Tiffany Stratton cashes in. It's possible, because I know this is not going to be the last match of the night. The Bloodline Super Bowl one is. Yeah, I guess I could see her cashing in. It's like, hey, after the match, when the referee comes in, the winner's like, hey, it's like, if they live or not next week, I can see her cashing on that too. So it'd be good timing on this as well. So that's going to be the only thing that may save this match if they decide to cash in. But, well, maybe not. I'm going to do something off the top of the cage. Sam Park has last 5 times. So this is our 6th one, and you include NXT in the main roster. So this is going to be the 6th women's sixth WarGames match for us. So it's been every single one WWE has done between NXT and the main roster. Now for the what obviously will be the main event will be the match between the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline. So OG Bloodline has Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and Paul Heyman, and the whole Paul Heyman guy, CM Punk, taking on the new Bloodline. So Sokola, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed. This match should have been a 4-4-1, to be honest. No reason for to be 5-5. The only reason why, well, they probably did this was to have seen Seth Rollins involved at some point to help the feud with Bronson, and to kind of throw Seth and CM Punk for WrestleMania and restart that feud going up again. Since was about a year ago when CM Punk came back, and Seth Rollins was one of the two guys that was upset about it. I want to be Drew McIntyre. I had that match. This on SmackDown, they gonna have a match with Jacob Fatu and was it Jimmy Uso or Jay Uso? One, I can't remember now. To be for the advantage. So I'm not sure. I haven't seen the spoilers. I don't know about 2 matches, or possibly 2 matches. So I'm not sure who's going to have the advantage. Let me see if it's been leaked. It probably has, but probably haven't been on the. Let's see. Okay, it's Jay Uso. It's facing Fatu, but it doesn't say. So he actually won. They did spoil it. Well, I'm getting this. To has the advantage. So, but to me, it doesn't really matter. Because I do think the Roman Reigns team will win. 1 or 2 things, if not both, I think will happen in this match. I do think I'm about 90% sure there's something will happen with Seth Rollins with this match. I don't know exactly what. Like I said, it's going to get us because 1 or 2 things I think is going to somehow get into the cage. Either he's going to successfully attack Bronson Reed, so Bronson will get pinned, or he's going to try to attack him and ends up hitting either Punk or Roman, more likely Punk. And then I think what he might have is more likely successfully attacking Bronson Reed, because he's like doing those splashes on everyone, and he goes up to Punk and Roman says like F y'all, F you, I didn't do it for you, I did it for me, so screw y'all. That's what happened to be the recipients of it, of my good deed type thing. Or like I said, you can miss and hit one or two, more likely Punk, since that's probably the closer of the two. I could see him helping them out, then after the match attacking at least one, if not both of them. Too. That's possible, but like I said, I think something's going to happen, but I'm not sure what. But yeah, I do think there's a less likely chance, but I could see this happening as well, that Roman will come out, The Rock will come out, possibly. I don't know if he will or not. I'm not sure what his schedule is, obviously. But I can see him showing up if he's available at the end, like kind of like what happened at Bloodline back in October, at the very, very end. But I do think, probably reason I think if Seth isn't involved and somehow I think it's more likely going with Bronson and Punk as opposed to Roman, because I do think Roman and Seth will eventually go head to head, but at the same time, like I said, they want Punk and Rollins for that type of match, and I do think this Roman still needs to take care of Solo Sikoa. And like I said, I don't think Solo's going to take the pinfall here. I don't think Jacob 2 will. So it's going to be more likely Bronson Reed, even though he was from Australia, but he is of Samoan descent. So I can see Tonga Loa taking the pinfall here, with here instead as well. So, but I think it's going to set up a match. If not at, well, you got between now and WrestleMania, you got Saturday's main event on December 14th, I believe that's the day. You got the Royal Rumble, you got Money in the Bank. Not Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber, my side. I'm bad. Elimination Chamber in March. In March. So you got three possible events, but I don't think it'll be on Sunday night's main event. I don't think it'll be Royal Rumble. I think it'll be at Elimination Chamber possibly. Well, but Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns is going to need to have a one-on-one match, and I do think he's going to have to go through the Tongan brothers and George Jacob 2 before he gets to Solo himself anyways. And I'm thinking it's going to be the Royal Rumble where they face and The Rock is going to come during the match and screw you all. Oh, and by the way, I'm in the match and I'm going to win it type thing, possibly. Yes, that's a possibility that not a lot of people think he is. I think that's a slight chance he might be in that match. But that'd be a good setup for Roman and Rock at WrestleMania possibly as well. So, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.